Hi Floss Tube friends, it's me, Dee Stitcher. I'm back with a 2025 WIP update. I've been away because I've been in school, and although I've been stitching, I didn't have time to do a floss tube. And I got a puppy. I'm gonna get him. This is Sadie. She's a Great Pyrenees puppy. I already have two Pyrenees puppies. They're guardian dogs because I have chickens and land to protect from the coyotes. So she's a pup because my other two are aging out. So I've been away with school with my puppy, and I figured that I did have a lot of new starts this year, so I wanted to record that they were started this year. So let me see, how many starts did I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Okay, so I'm going to start way back from the very beginning just to show you the process. And then if they have a picture for them, then I'm going to show you where they were at the beginning of 2024. And then of course, I'm going to show you where they're at now. So the first one is Howling. Howling is now at, let me get 83.07%. I think in January she was at 60% in 2024. So this is where I'm gonna have to go back, aren't I? This is where she's at now. Sorry, I have a bad right shoulder, so I can't really lift up too high. I'll show you the bottom because you've all seen the top. So that's what I've gotten done. I do hope to finish this year. It's a main focus. I've been stitching, even through school, I've been stitching 3,000 stitches a day. And I know for some of you that doesn't seem like very much, but for me going to school, it's a lot. And I'm quite happy with the fact that I was able to keep up with that and get my progress in on it. So I'm not going to be showing you all of my whips. I'm only going to be showing you the whips that I'm working on or that I plan to be working on this year. The ones that are in the hibernation cupboard are not going to be shown, such as my Chinese kits. I have a couple of Chinese kits that I started way back in the day. Those are not going to be started or shared. As well as, I don't think I'm gonna work on my water garden, my Chatelaine water garden this year just because of school. So that will stay in hibernation. And yeah, so the next one that I'm going to see the next one I'm going to see if I can work on is Snow White. I just watched Vonnie's WIP update and video, and she is doing a daily 50 rather than a daily 100 like a lot of people do. With school, sometimes doing 100 stitches is too much. And I typically get up really early in the morning and I have my coffee and I stitch in the morning before I go to work. And then when I come home, I have a nap, and then I get up and I study or do supper. And did I say I have a nap? Yeah, I have a nap, and then I get up and I do my schoolwork, supper, schoolwork, you know, depending on how much is needed. I don't typically stitch in the evening when I'm in school because I have my schoolwork to do. So the morning time is really the only time that on the weekday that I stitch. And so sometimes it's hard to get 100 stitches in the morning when I'm having my coffee. But I could probably do 50. So I'm going to try and see if I can squeeze in. I'm not sure how I'm going to do this with this daily 50. I just watched her video just like half an hour ago, so I don't really know yet how it's going to work. But this has not had any progress at all, so this is where it's still at. But I can do 100 or 50 stitches. I could do 50 stitches. 50 stitches is doable. I'm trying to talk myself up. The next one I'm going to show you and try to work on is Eastern Beauty. If I remember where I put her. Just a second. All right, Eastern Beauty is from Celeria. Is that how you say it? No progress done on this as well. This is where she's at. I would like to see some work done on her. So 50 stitches a day is doable for this one as well. Going down the list. Flying Owl. Flying Owl never got any progress on this, and I would like to see him get done. Or progressed, not done. Oh my gosh. Okay. No progress, but for recording efforts, this is where he's at. So for 2026 Whip update, hopefully we'll be able to see some progress. I could do 50 stitches a day on this one as well. That's my 50 stitches a day club. Okay, Pandemic. Will I have time to work on? I'll show you Pandemic. I never worked on this either, I don't think. Long Dong Sampler. So the owl is a kit, and it was done on 18 count with the fabric that came with the kit. Snow White is also a kit. It came with the 18 count, or maybe it's 16 count fabric, doing it with the kit. And Howling is on 22 count, 2/1. Yeah. And then this Pandemic is on 28 count, 1/1. I have not gotten any progress on this as well. I could do 50 stitches a day on this. You want to join the 50s club? Oh, it's going to join the 50 club. And next, oh my gosh, I'm not even telling you when I started these things. Howling, see how long it's been? I've forgotten how to do this. Howling was started on March 17th, 2014. Snow White was started October 29th, 2016 as a Halloween start because I don't do Halloween pieces. Eastern Beauty was started on September 29th, 2018. Flying Owl was a leap year start, February 29th, 2020. Pandemic was started on January 31st, 2022, and that is the day that I got COVID. So I started Pandemic. The next one is Patient Stitcher by Tempting Tangles. Where are you? I have to find it. Okay, so Patient Stitcher, have not worked on this either, but I do hope to get this finished this year. This is all that I have. This is where it is. Still is. And I hope to get this finished because this is a finishable project. I think come April, when I'm done schooling, I will, until September that is, I will be putting more effort into it. But until then, that can go in the 50s club. The next stitch is not in the 50s club. This is a Sunday piece. It's called 101 Alphabets, and I completed just reach it. Oh my god. Here's 101 Alphabets. I completed up to page 36. So I'm right here. I have 2 more rows to go. I started this March 27th, 2022. And I don't think I'll have to stand up to do it. My shoulder won't take it. But let's see if I stand in the back of the chair. So I'm not gonna, this, oh my gosh, still have 2 pages left to go, just 2 rows. This is it so far. So we'll just come a little bit closer and you can, it's a very, very busy piece, isn't it? I work on this every Sunday, and if I don't work on it every Sunday, then I find time at the end of the month to catch up. So it gets 4 days out of the month, basically. And that's what I've completed since 2022. Okay, next. I'm not gonna work on Valley of the Trolls. I might work on it come March when I'm done school, and then I might draw full coverage like on a wheel or out of a basket to see what I work on. But, Valley of the Trolls is by Stitching Moon. It's a mountain in Norway, near where she lives. I'll put a picture of what it will look like here. Actually, I can show you right now, actually. I'll do the mock-up. Let's just take me a second to get it. So this is what it will look like. Sorry for the glare. And this is what I have done on it so far. But I think come April, I could probably put this in a wheel or a basket for full coverage pieces. It's not going to go in the daily 50 because I think I want to save the daily 50 for, I don't know. I haven't thought about it yet, but this is not going in it. Okay, next is Falling Snow. I have not worked on this in a long time. Where is it? I brought it here. Oh. Just a sec, let me find it. Oh, there it is. It's buried under Aloe. I've not worked on this. I might work on this this month. It'll go in my daily 50 during the winter months. Falling Snow by Shannon Christine Designs. This is where it is at. Yeah, I didn't work on it. I haven't worked on it, and it's such a beautiful piece. It's just, I get busy and I get distracted, and there's no other excuse. It's our excuse for everything that gets left behind, right? That's Falling Snow. I'm going to put that in the daily 50 for January and February, and maybe March, depending on what the weather's like in March. The next piece is, that's done on 20 count opal baby blue. I don't know the designer of the fabric, but it is a 20 count fabric. And Valley of the Trolls is on 25 Magic Guide. And the 101 Alphabets is on 32 count even weave, 2/2. It has to be on that small of a fabric count in order for it to fit. It's a huge piece, so I mean, imagine if it was done on anything bigger. I think anything smaller I wouldn't be able to see. So you could do it smaller. So I have worked on it this Christmas. Sorry, I'm just skipping all over the place, aren't I? The next one is Main Street Holiday. I started this November 20th, 2022 as a Christmas start. So I worked on it that year, and then 23 I didn't work on it at all for Christmas because of school. And then this year I didn't work on it until I was done my exams, I think on December 15th or something, somewhere around there. I was done school. So then I started working on it after I got all my other, I had to do other goals first because I didn't do any stitching at all during exam period because I had to study. So I had to catch up on a few other things, but after that, then I started on this. So I got all this done. And I think what I'm going to do for this one is I'm going to participate in maybe like a Christmas in July and then work on it then. I don't like working on Christmas pieces after Christmas. I like working on winter pieces, but not Christmas pieces. But if I do like a Christmas in July, then I can work on it then. What you doing? Puppies jumping up on the window. Okay, the next piece is cliffside tiles. I only have one more row left to do on this. I started this January 1st, 2023. So I'll show you where I was at for 2024. It'll be in the corner here. And so this is where I'm at now. I just have this bottom row to do. This is done on 18 count. That seems to be my go-to fabric that I'm comfortable with. Or I just have a lot of that fabric. Yeah, so I'm going to have that done this year because I only have 6 tiles to go. I'm hoping it'll be done in the first half of the year, But with school, we'll see how that goes. That's not going in the daily 50 because that will be more of a focus piece on weekends and holidays and stuff like that when I don't have school. The next piece will be Seahorse. I started Seahorse February 1st, 2023. This is on 16 count. And it's on this like green fabric, a light green fabric. And I'm doing this extreme cross country. I only have one color. The color is 762. It's not that fabulous of a color. I stopped. I don't know if I did any progress on this at all this year. But this is going to go in the full coverage draw come April. So here we go. I am at right now, where is it? I'm at 10.8%. And I'll tell you how much. I don't think I have much left for this color. This color has only 894 stitches left to go, and then I can move on to the next color with the most stitches, which is 317. 10,976 stitches is the next one. But I'm enjoying it, stitching it this way. I think there's only like 14 colors in it. Oh, I didn't even show you what it's going to look like. Oh man, I suck. Okay. Sorry. This is what it's going to look like, Seahorse. Yeah, there's only like 12 to 14 colors in it. So no, 19. Wrong. 19 colors. So this will come out to play come April when I'm done my exams. School hasn't even begun, and I'm looking forward to it being done. Okay, next is Alice in Wonderland. I started this April 1st, 2023. And where is it? Is this you? Must be. I don't think this is going to go on my daily. Maybe. Might go in my daily 50. When I work on this, I like to get the whole part done before I put it away. But I guess it's better than nothing, hey? This is stitched on 28 count 1/1. So I think I just did Alice, like this section. I think that's all I did this year, is this, just this one. But I would like to see more of this get done, because I do enjoy working on it. So maybe I'll go in the 50s club. Live Gently. Live Gently is a piece that I started on Earth Day in 2023. So I only worked on it the first Earth Day, and then I worked on it the Earth Day for this year. I do plan on working on this more this year. It'll go in my daily 50, and this is where I am now. Is that the whole stretch of it? I gotta go get the book to see what it even looks like, because I don't know if that's the edge of the fabric or if that's just the edge of the clouds. Okay, so that looks like that's the edge. It's corner to corner. So that's how wide it's going to be. This is what it's going to look like. Live gently upon the earth. It is stitched on 22 count. 2 over 2, I believe. Okay, next one is Home in the Mountains. I have not worked on this at all. It's very... Where is it now? Thank you. This is at 0.48%. I have not worked on it at all this year. It will go in my full coverage draw come April. But this is all that it has done so far. I have to organize myself because there's blended threads. And there's a lot of threads being used. So I have to organize myself for that one, but it's going to go in my full coverage pull come April. The next one is okay. New starts. We're at new starts for 2024. Canadian flag. Started this January. Oh, wait. I forgot Psychedelic Dreams. So let me just get that first. Psychedelic Dreams first, and then we're on to our 2024 starts. This is Psychedelic Dreams. My daughter loves mushrooms, and so I'm stitching this for her. That's what it's going to look like. I am doing this one, Extreme Cross Stitch as well. I started this December 15th, 2023. And I am now at 8.45%. I actually really, it's on 14 count. It's going to be huge. I'm going to have to stand up to show you this. But I really enjoy working. It's such an easy piece to work on because of the huge count. So this is where I'm at now. Look, I don't even know if it will fit on the frame, and I'm standing up. Oh dear. And I don't know. I don't even know if this is the bottom yet. It might be. I'll check. But when I first showed it to you for my whip update last year, I'll put the picture here. I think only this corner here was done because I just started it on the 15th, right? So yeah, I got a lot done this year. Mainly in the summer because I took this to the island that my parents are from. They live on Lake Winnipeg. And so when I went there, I brought this piece and I got lots of stitching done at the island. Yeah, I told you it was on 14 count. Yeah, it's quite enjoyable. do the 2024 starts. So I started this January 25th. It's from Viv Stirs. It's the Canadian Quaker flag tiles. And I stopped working on this when I went to started in school in September. So I haven't worked on it since then. Not in September, October, November, or December. But I worked on this for the first little while in the year. So that's what it looks like so far. This is where it's going to go white. It's on 28 count, 1/1. I also have the German flag because I am German as well. But that won't be started for, I have no idea when I'll start it. Okay, so that is the first start of 2024. Protector of the Fae is my first Stitches So Beautiful piece. I got this bag. I won it at Stitch North in the draws, the door prizes, I guess they call it. So it's a fantasy bag, so I have my dragon in it. I started this on February 10th, which is Year of the Dragon. I am a Year of the Dragon. This is done on 18 count, 2/1, and I am at, where are you? 11.35%, and I've only done the black. It's not going to be very interesting. Protector of the Fae. Is that even the right way? Yeah. Whoa. I also took this to the island and got lots of the black done as well. Lots of aimless stitching. All right. My next start is called Nemery. It's from Modern Folk Embroidery. It is the Lord of the Rings. It's a Lord of the Rings piece. Where are you? Here it is. This is what it will look like when it is finished. That's Poem of Nemery. I'm doing this on a fabric from Kaylee 10 Stitch. It's called, I'll just show it to you first. This is what I have done. So I have all the border done. I'm just going in and doing this bit. And this bit has, you can't tell, but there's some sparkle in it. There's sparkle in this right here. Mario's Rainbow Road, 16 count. 16 count Ada is what the fabric is. And I think I'm going to put this in my daily 50 as well, because I didn't stitch on it at all when I was going to school. Page flip. Into the Circus. I started this June 18th, 2024. It's over here. This is the up piece. I saw this, I think it was Stitch Me Sane that was working on this, or showed this, and I love up. And so I found the pattern. It's on Etsy. It's by Circus Stitches. This is stitched on 36 count, 2/2. And this is what I've gotten done so far. This fabric is from Kaylee 10 Stitch as well. this will not be going in the daily 50. I'm not sure when I'm going to fit this in. Probably in the summer months when I'm not working or going to school. Okay, next is, oh, a beautiful place. Where are you, a beautiful place? I started this on June 20th, 2024. I started this with a group of people who are doing it in the sale. The sale is still going, but it's evolved into more of a friendship group, and we share more than just a beautiful place. But this is where I got to on, am I showing it the right way? I stopped stitching on this when I started going to school, but until then I was working on it. From June, July, August is what I got done. June, July, and August. That's what I got done. And I am at 8.40%. And Nay Marie is at 19.84%. I'm going to be working on this one. It's going to go into the full coverage draw come April. The next piece I started is an unconventional cross stitch. As you all know, her home burnt and her business, which was in her home, she lost all of that. So in order to support her, I never bought an unconventional cross stitch pattern before, because her patterns are mostly dark, and I don't like stitching dark Halloween-y type projects. But I did go on there and I found, I think, 4 projects that I did like. I just have to find it. I found it. It's called Starry Starry Morning. It is like Starry Night, except it's got a rooster on it. Because I have chickens. So, I'm just going to show you the mock-up. This is what it will look like when it's finished. And I'm at 2.41%. It is on 20 Count Magic Guide, I believe. That's what I wrote down. And that's what I have. This is the full length of the project. It's not that big of a project, actually. So that is the start of Starry Starry Morning. The next piece that I started is a Carolyn Manning project. I've never started a Carolyn Manning before, and for some reason I had the urge to go. I think she had a sale. I don't know what brought me to. I bought like 4 or 5 of her patterns. She must have had a sale, and I started Northern Lights because I'm from the north, from northern Alberta, for those of you who don't know. And we see Northern Lights quite frequently here. Started this October 27th, 2024. And I'm not sure what the top, oh, here's the top here. So this is what I have done so far. It is at 4.21%. dog's going crazy. Yeah, and I've been taking this to PD days, you know, when you have to sit and listen to a meeting for hours, and you know, it's easier to keep your concentration on what is being said, especially if it's over, like if they're on a computer and they're doing their conference with you and you're all in a room listening to a whiteboard, smartboard, sorry. And it's easier to keep your concentration if you're working on something rather than just sitting there and then you let your mind wander. So I take this to PDs so that I can concentrate on this while I'm listening to whatever it is that they're lecturing on. But I'm going to put that maybe in my daily 50 as well to see what I can work on. My next piece is chewing on the curtains. Stop it. Excuse me. Boy. The next piece I have is stained glass poppy. Poppy Field 1 is from Sydney Lee Stitchery on Etsy. I started this on Remembrance Day because I wanted a Remembrance Day piece. This is what it will look like when it's finished. So I started it on Remembrance Day, and I believe I only stitched on it for 2 days because I wanted a Remembrance Day piece. My papa fought in World War II, and so I wanted something. This is going to be a small piece. I just stitched this on I don't even know what it is. It's just a random piece of fabric that I have. That's what I got done in 2 days. It is at 3.37%. I will work on this. It will go in my full coverage draw come April, because I don't want to just work on it on Remembrance Day or for the month of November. Then it will never get done. And my last piece for 2024 is Winter Solace. I started this on December 21st, which was winter solstice. This is the first day of winter, the longest day, the shortest day of the year. I am at 0.55%. I'm stitching this on an 18 count. And that is what I have done. I think I worked on this for like a couple days. Hi, I forgot a piece. I am not amused. Pain-Free Crafts started this in August. August 11th. This is what it will look like. I bought this so long ago. This is probably one of the first patterns that I bought of Sarah's when I first discovered her. I got an eye. I am. Is it even on here. That's why it's not on here. Oh, there it is, 3.49%. That's what I have done on it. There. Now it's done. So that's it for 2024. Now, considering today is January 2nd, I did have a new start on the 1st. Yesterday, I had a new start. I guess I'll have to show you on Drive. So my new start for 2025 is from The Gift of Stitching. It is from issue 22. It's called Turquoise by Seba Designs. And that's what it's going to look like. It is all eyelet stitches. And I'm still working on it right now. So excuse the needle. This is what I have done so far. And I went all through that and forgot to show you my 2 finishes. I only got 2 finishes this year. So I'm going to show them to you now. I did Celtic Mosaic first, finished it first. I bought it at Stitch North, the first Stitch North that I went to, and I finished it at Stitch North when I was there this year. So I finished it April 20th. And this is what it looks like. It is sparkly. I know that it's the camera is not picking it up, but that is Celtic Mosaic, which is from Textured Treasures. It's stitched on 28 count, 2/2. I bought it as a kit, so everything came with it when I bought it at Stitch North from Textured Treasures. The my last start was a new start in 2023. It is from The Gift of Stitching. Well, it's in The Gift of Stitching. It's not Double Dutch Sampler. And I finished it August 2nd, 2024. This is it. So now I'm going to continue on the trend of, this is also from The Gift of Stitching and also a new start, New Year, new start. So I think every year, every January 1st, if my piece is completed, like once a piece is completed, then I will pick another piece from the magazines to work on. And I'll start them on January 1st. And that is it for all my projects, guys. I'm going to try to include those daily 50s into my stitching as soon as I get it organized. For the duration of, well, I go back to school on the 6th of January, and I finish school probably on the 14th or 15th of April. Sorry about that. My puppy's trying to play with my older dog. He's laying on the couch. What was I saying? Yeah, so I will I will try to incorporate those 50s, those daily 50s into my stitching from now until I'm done schooling. And then once I'm done schooling, then I'll probably continue with the daily 50, but I'm also going to incorporate my my full coverages. I'm going to draw. I really like the way, I think her name is Kel Stitches. She's in Australia? I really like the way she does it. Sorry, I have a foster kitty coming to say hello. This is Evie. She is a foster kitty from the Laklabish Humane Society. Fostering her. Do you hear her purring? Oh my gosh, I have an animal house here. And then I'll just see, I want to get as much stitching done in between April and the start of school again in September. So lots of stitching will happen in those months. But thank you so much for joining me and my craziness with my animals. I want to thank you guys for sticking with me. I know I'm not a consistent maker of YouTube videos. I've been busy with life and school, but I just want to thank you so much for watching and for your support. I am on Instagram. I do post more on Instagram. So if you'd like to follow me there, please do. And I hope you have a wonderful 2025. I hope you get lots of stitching done this year. Stay safe, stay healthy, and enjoy your time. Until next time, which won't be until April. I'm not going to make another video again until April. Have fun. Be kind to one another. And happy stitching. Bye-bye.